I strongly believe you felt that pressure of have it all together before, right? I'm here to tell you, believe it or not, this is an advantage. And I will prove it to you until the end of this video. A lot of young people feel that pressure between the 18 until 30, 35. Oh, you need to be a millionaire, you need to be successful. And that image created in our minds of the movies, right? The people go to the college, to university, take a degree, and then married, and then have kids, and then buy the house, and then dark scream, right? But what happened with the life of that people? What really happened in real life? You can check it out the life of the actors who make the movies, and probably they are committing a lot of mistakes in their journey. We don't actually see the background behind the scenes. And the industry of movies, of social media, is trying to make us to believe in the perfect life. And we need to have it all together. I still need to figure out a lot of stuff about my life, about my personal career, about the things I want to talk about in this channel, and it takes time, you know. This perfect life, it's actually one illusion. It doesn't happen in real life. A lot of successful people start confused. They decide to do the first step, and then the other things start to be being figured out in the process. Most people still figure out as they go in the journey. And I will tell you something: maturity, wisdom comes with time. So you ask me, why not knowing is actually powerful? Right now in your journey, you have the flexibility to adapt. You're open to opportunity that rigid people miss. Your process of learning happens during the moments you are applying, you are doing, not planning. Your confusion probably means you are asking the right questions. The people who have it figured out often is a plateau. Now, especially for you during your 18s and 30s, it's time to try new things, to learn, to commit mistakes, to learn with these mistakes. Most of you doesn't have a family yet, or just have a girlfriend, or even have a relationship yet. And that's absolutely fine. In the right time, you're going to meet someone nice. For that, you need to develop yourself first. How many times you really stop to think about what I want, what I have it right now? Remember this: maturity and wisdom comes with experience. And for you to have a lot of experience compound, you need time for that. So the majority of you who just started live between years 16, 18, 20 something, it's not true you don't have all figured out yet. I am 25 and I still didn't figure out yet about a lot of stuff. That's all right, that's okay. What you should be focused instead, build skills, not just plans. You know how many times you're gonna be creating a lot of goals, a lot of plans, but you forget, for you to achieve that goal or that plan, you need to have skills. You need to develop skills first. How? We have many places you can learn skills. The platform of YouTube, reading books, you can buy courses online. Make a big search to don't be buying scams and a lot of shit around the internet, but you can find a lot of good stuff over there. Take action with what you know now and what you have in your hands. Don't try to be looking for excuses all the time. Oh, I don't have that tool yet. I don't have this yet. Just do it with what you have and learn with your experience and your failures. Because if nobody told you yet, you're gonna fail. And that's natural. This is the part of the journey. This is part of the process. Follow curiosity. instead of certainty. You don't need to be right all the time and certain about the things. You can be curious to learn, develop a pattern of recognition through experience, create system that works regardless that final destination. In a lot of moments in this journey, you're gonna feel motivated a couple of days. In other days, you're gonna be feel maybe sad, maybe with less energy, and that's fine. You are a human being. Some days you are tired. Sometimes you are with more energy. Some days you are sad for something. Some days you are more happy. You need to understand that the process is the point. It's not the final destination. The real success is when you start to enjoy the systems you created, the habits you created. Your identity forms to action and not planning all the time. For many, many years, I just planning. I start to write the things down, but I read books, but I don't really put in action the things I was learning. And I lose a lot of time in that. Take some time for me to understand that too, because I was always comparing myself, always. And when you start to compare yourself with your last version, instead of compare with the results of others, you start to feel more happy and you start to feel more energized to be working in your goals. The figure out actually never ends. And that's good. That's life. You know what really means perfect? When you don't have nothing else to do. And you know when it's gonna happen, you don't have nothing else to do? You know when you're gonna be perfect? When you die. Because when you die, you can do nothing else about it. So stop to look for perfection and start to look for enjoy the process. Your 30 years old self, your 40 years old self will still be discovering new things. You're gonna be a totally different man in a couple of years. So embrace the season you are right now. If you are 18, be 18. If you are 25, be 25. Don't carry the burdens of 40s. If you are 25, if you are 30, you don't need to. So I have a challenge for you. Choose just one thing. You don't need to have it all. Remember, this journey is a destination. You are unique. It's just one like you in this entire world. And maybe you have something important to share. If you have a couple of skills you want to share with the world. In the YouTube, in the social media, as a creator, not a user. I believe you can do it. Don't worry about what the people are gonna say when you start, or what my family, what my friends are gonna think about me. Don't worry about that. It's your life. In 100 years, everybody's gonna die. You're not gonna be here anymore. Someone is gonna be living in your house. Your car is gonna be just trash. So start to worry about all this stuff and just leave it, you know. Just leave. This is encouragement for you to start with all the things you have right now. You don't need to have it all together. Today is 67 of 100 Hard Day Challenge. I hope you guys like this video. And as always, stay focused, stay growing. I will see you guys tomorrow, and I'm rooting for you.